Hi everyone, as you may know, if I make a video like this, it means that there are a few announcements to make, there are some updates, and there is a really cool thing that I do want to show at the very end. So first things first, I do want to say a huge fucking thank you to all of the people who has assigned themselves the Last Year's Children role and has been able to help me test, break, and push as extremely as you can when it comes to the first version of Frey that was out in public for everyone to try. Because of you, and because of the people that you've been able to share with, I was able to speed up the process of how fast I can fix all the problems when I tried to implement something new. So it really did mean a whole lot to me that you've helped me to fix Frey and also bring him to where he is today. Even with giving feedback with things go missing or toggles that may not work, or there's clipping issues, or parts when you try the transformation and the body mesh may go missing, that is now completely fixed too. And because of that, everyone who has the Lazarus Children role, you've now been internalized and immortalized on Frey. And to those who've been keeping an eye on the Whips channel, you now have an entire Letterman jacket that includes all the names of people who has helped me at that moment. Right now, those like 60 people. There's at least 60 people now that has this role. At that time, there was only around 30. But in the future, every single person who has involved themselves in the Lazarus Children role or has been actively helping out, your name will be on every single project that I release in the future. So I'm just going to quickly bring that out. And it is right here on this Letterman. And if you go into the texture swap, it is at the very end. And your name's on them, so that is hopefully one way that I can say thank you. Thank you for helping me. And thank you for constantly being active and giving me feedback. So, second thing I do want to say is because I will be away from the 2nd to the 4th of May, it means that upon release, I will be less responsive because I will be away on a 5-year anniversary with my boyfriend. So that being said, if you do need help with uploading and you have problems when it comes to trying to upload for yourself, or you just don't have the right shader, because I do use Poyomi Pro 9.1, please open a ticket inside the request upload section that is now available for all you guys to access, and either Daddy Narrator or Labyrinth will come and assist you as soon as they can, or whenever they're free. Please do bear in mind that even though I may be inactive, I can still read chat. My response will just be a bit more slower. So if any time you have an issue with clipping fixes, things that may not work, as I mentioned earlier, please leave it all in Avi Q&A. There is a channel sticker that, just to remind you, I will not be around for a few days, but I'll come back and I'll give another patch update. On that note, the version that you're seeing right now is version 1.5. What is available in the download section is actually version 1. So I do understand and I acknowledge that upon release, there are going to be problems, because at that very moment when I had to push to lock the package by Gonzo, he had to leave before my release and before my leave. So the version that I sent him, there was still some bugs. This version that you see, which is version 1.5, is now completely fixed. And if I have missed anything else, once version 1.5 is out on May 9th, please let me know, because there's at least 60 plus clothing combinations that I may have just missed a few things here and there. Moving on to the next point, if I am still being able to remember, in version 1.5, there is new features that I've added, aka that you've been able to throw a blade now. So there is a flight feature, if I've included that in version 1, I think I have. In version 1.5, you now can throw a blade. This blade is custom made only for Frey and for you guys to enjoy. So that will be included in the Dream section. So if you go into Dream mode, there is a blade menu. You can then spawn your blade in. You can reverse, however you like to hold it. You can world constrain. There are separate toggles. And if you want to throw the blade, there is another toggle called Place Target. You have to make sure you have to turn on and then turn off the Place Target in order to lock where the target needs to be. So if you're dancing, so for example, I want to place the target here, turn it on, then turn it off. You then can throw. There is a separate throw toggle for you to throw the blade to wherever you want to lock the target. Now bear in mind that if you do want to reset your target, you have to do it again by turning it on and turning it off. So that's one extra cool feature, and I do want to say thank you and a big shout out to Raiden to give me the time and effort to teach me how to do this, because that was one really cool feature that I saw that he's made by himself on the previous avatars, the Shomu, where he's been able to throw the sword, and I thought that was fan-fucking-tastic. I really want that to be a part of Frey as well. So Raiden, if you're watching this video, thank you for teaching me how to do that. And one more thing, the ASL gestures that are on Frey has now been fixed and has been updated to to LOD's 3.0 pack that includes ASL gestures for both Index and Quest. So that takes up less param space. It doesn't take that extreme param space that ASL gestures does, which is like a combined version of 51 parameters. So I was able to say a few things here and there. Hopefully that covers everything. If I've missed something, please let me know. If something is broken in version 1, I believe I may have already been aware about it. Just, if you do, find something else, leave that message or leave that report in Avid Q&A. Once version 1.5 is out, that will hopefully fix most to all of the bugs. So that is the end of my announcement. Hopefully things go okay, because I get really nervous if I'm away and then there's people that do need help, because I really want to help you guys out. But in this instance, I'm on my anniversary. I want to prioritize my anniversary. I want to be on break and spend time being away, because I have not been away for a while. So I will catch you guys once I'm back or in my server. If you're watching this to the very end, drink water, eat food, rest, stretch. Don't be a shrimp like me with a really bad back.